Today is August the 15th, 2011. This is a Fender hot rod de Ville. It runs a pair of 6L6s, 312AX7. It has a very intermittent problem. I don't know if it's going to fail here or not, but maybe it will. And I'm going to try to document what I'm finding wrong with it. What appears to be the problem, these capacitors up here, maybe that's right there, or possibly this one over here. We're going to replace them tomorrow because it fails only when it wants to. It makes just a gigantic, horrible, loud crackling noise when it wants to. Look down here in the schematic. I have the problem right here, but I don't have it right here. So it's something in here. One thing I can come up with is it's one of these three capacitors probably breaking down and leaking and allowing the plate voltage to spike through and onto the grid of this tube. And so if I ground this grid while it's doing it, if I put a little wire, clip wire from the chassis ground to here, it stops instantly. It's nothing past this point. And I don't see it over here on the grid. I just barely see it here on the plate of this one, but on the plate of this one it's gigantic, and it's just blow you out of the room. So I'm going to see if it happens, and if it does, I will turn the camera back on quickly. Today is August the 16th, 2011, and even though we never captured on video here the crackling from this amplifier, here's what we did. I believe in an earlier video I did show you in the schematic why we selected what we selected. What we did is we replaced three capacitors. This is a 0.022, this is a 0.1, and this is a 250. We put a silver mica in there. They're quite a bit larger than the components we took out. Here's what we took out. These three small capacitors, they're rated at 400 volts. What we put back in there is rated at 600. And there's that little 250 picofarad one right here. And it hasn't failed yet, and we hope it never fails again. But the reason that we replaced these three caps is because these three caps, if you look at the schematic, if any of these are intermittently shorting and allowing the plate voltage from, it's these three caps right here, ones that are yellow. This one, that's the 0.22, the 0.1, and the 250, those three right there. Because that's the only way through one of these three capacitors that the plate voltage here can get over here. I guess only time will prove if it's an absolute fix. But if you have a crackling from hell, and apparently this is not a common problem, but I think I mentioned in one of the other first part of this video is if you ground this point right here, it always stopped, instantly stopped. And I had an enormous amount of noise here when it was failing. A very tiny bit, I put no over there, very tiny bit over there. But that may have been something going wrong in this area right here. So anyway, that's what we did. We hope it fixed it. And there they are.